Kayleigh McEnany is a co-host of Outnumbered and former White House press secretary. Kayleigh, I am having so much fun finding out the fraud. This is a dream come true for a journalist. And I can imagine any conservative or any common sense American voter to find out what their tax dollars are going to.
Yeah, half the time I'm looking through X. A lot of times you get, news on X. And I have to wonder, is the fact that documents are stored in a cave an Onion headline? Or is this actually something that DOGE found? And when you have to discern between the two, something is deeply, deeply wrong with your federal government. And Jesse, the freak out is something to behold. I mean, look, you have everyone acknowledging we have a huge national debt crisis. And you have President Trump. I remember the ads prior to President Trump, I'm sure you do too, of Republicans pushing Granny off the cliff, pushing her off the cliff because they want to cut Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. Well, President Trump says, let's go after the rap ads in Gaza. Let's go after the low-hanging fruit.
Right.
And yet the left is freaking out. So they've moved from Granny off the cliff to protecting raps in Gaza. It is profoundly bizarre.
And it's not like this is discriminatory. It's almost like he's going through the departments alphabetically. We're going to get to the Pentagon. We're going to get to NASA is already getting audited. This is not like picking and choosing. Every department is going to get scrutinized. And it's almost amazing that we have not seen one single Democrat saying that rapper in Gaza that hates Jews needs the money.
Right. Instead, you have Chuck Schumer wildly throwing around avocados and beer. He did that 2 weeks ago to make some point about tariffs. And instead, that's what they have to do because you cannot argue with these points. Jesse, what you laid out, that is inarguable. Every American citizen would say this is a misuse of taxpayer dollars. So there's nothing that they can do except helplessly flail around grocery store products. This is a very popular thing. And what they're missing is this. Elon Musk is very popular with Gen Z. X is very popular with Gen Z. And when you dig down, Gen Z has said that the number one national security threat that they face, millennials have said this too, is the national debt. So they look at this, it's very popular, and the left simply does not know what to do.
They're going to have to pay for the baby boomers' retirement, and they're not going to be able to afford it because we're going to have to be paying the interest on the debt. Hamster fight clubs. Do you see any sort of actual benefit, or am I missing something?
You're missing something. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old upstairs who keep asking me ad nauseum to play with them. So they'd benefit from these hamster fight clubs. Make it toddler programming instead of PBS, and we go a long way with it.
But they don't need cocaine, Kayleigh. Why are we giving puppies cocaine? And secondly, where's the cocaine coming from?
Yeah, I'd love to haul Dr. Fauci before Congress and ask what he knew about some of these programs and when he knew about it, because some of these things I think could only be come up in the mind of a madman. But Jesse, look, the one point I really do want to make is this: Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. President Trump said, I'm protecting those. I'm going after the hamster fight clubs. I'm going after the cocaines that we're pumping into animals. He is a mastermind at how to fix a problem without damaging himself and the party politically. This is brilliant what they are doing. Absolutely brilliant, which is why the left is flailing and President Trump has a 53% approval rating.
All right. Almost as high as yours, Kayleigh. Always good to talk to you.
Almost. Getting there.
Now go take care of those kids before they fight each other.